And so when it comes to, can I just address the issue of free will though? So
Yeah.
free will, just bear in mind, any free will, you have the free will to do the most unloving act you can think of. God gave you that free will, right? So whatever is the most unloving act you can think of, maybe murdering someone, you've got the free will to do it. God doesn't say you're not allowed to do that. But what God does do is ensure through the law that there is a consequence to every single action that breaks the law of love. And so the time when free will is in most harmony with itself is also when free will is in most harmony with love. And what we're all learning to do here is to learn to use and exercise our free will in total harmony with love.
Yeah.
And once we do that, there is no pain, there is no action that creates pain in ourselves, and there is no action that creates pain for other people, even though they may feel pained by the truth. There is no action that creates pain. And on top of that, the beauty of it is that I am now always connected with God because every single thing I do is harmonious with God's laws on a matter.
Yeah.
And the way God's created all the laws is so that anything that I do that impacts another person's free will is the thing that creates the penalty. So if I can illustrate that, while I'm doing something with you that's harmonious with love, I am not harming your free will at all. Because of that, my free will is being exercised totally harmoniously with love.
Yeah.
The instant I harm your free will in any way whatsoever, right? So in other words, I'm using my free will to dominate your free will.
Yeah.
That is the instant my soul receives the penalty, right at that moment.
Yeah.
And so the way God's designed her laws is I cannot have my free will independently of the universe without there being some consequence if I damage the universe. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful, when you see the law like that, you see how beautiful it is. There's no way we can get out of it. There's no way we can avoid it. There's no, but what happens with the free will discussions most of the time is we say, oh, but they've got free will, meaning in our own mind, meaning they're allowed to do whatever they want, even if it's unloving. And the truth is, yes, that I'm saying yes, that is true. You are allowed to do whatever you want, even if it's unloving. However, you need to understand that right at the moment you do it, there is a consequence that is applied across onto your soul, of damage on your soul, on your own soul, that you will have to release at some point in the future.
Yeah.
And when we understand that relationship between free will and the other person's free will, then we can see why that occurs.
Yeah.
If I'm exercising my free will to damage your free will, or to control you, manipulate you in any way, even emotionally, might not even be words. I can just be manipulating you through my free will emotionally. I am automatically going to have the damage occur to my own soul as a consequence to that.
Yeah.
And that is where now I'm using my free will in an unloving way.
Yeah.
And as soon as I exercise free will in an unloving way, I am going to have to clear that at some point in the future inside of me. And there's always a reason why I do it, by the way. The reason why I do it might be all sorts of unhealed emotion. I might think I'm better than you.
Yeah.
I might think I'm worse than you. I might think there's all these other reasons why I do it. But in the end, all of the laws of God are built around when I harm somebody else's free will.
Yeah.
So that's something to bear in mind. So while I have free will, if I say to myself, I have free will and damn the rest of you, now I am harming your free will.
Yeah.
And there is always an automatic consequence upon me for that.